Hello everyone, this is Dr. Samuel again. In this video, we continue looking at the solutions to the July 2021 Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate Examination in Mathematics. And we are on number 10, part B. And this question is a matrix question. And here you are asked to find the inverse of this 2 by 2 matrix. So you have to understand exactly what an inverse is first, and then how do you find the inverse of a matrix? The inverse of any number or any term is simply 1 over that number or term. So for example, the inverse of a term x is 1 over x. And this can be written as well as x to the negative 1. That's it. That is what the inverse is. So now, how do you find the inverse of a matrix? So how do we find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix as we have here? In order to understand the method, we have to look at we have to understand two terms. And how do we find two terms related to matrices, 2 by 2 matrices? The first one is the determinant. Determinant is found this way. If we look at the 2 by 2 matrix, we have, it's a square matrix, and the square has 2 diagonals, the one from 5 to negative 2, and the one from 4 to negative 3. The one from 5 to negative 2, the first term to the last term, is called the leading diagonal. And the other diagonal, the 4 to the negative 3, well, is the other diagonal. To find the determinant, we find the product of the leading diagonal, that is 5 times negative 2, and we subtract the product of the other diagonal, and that will be 4 times negative 3. So we work this out. 5 times minus 2, negative 10. Minus 4 times a minus 3 is a plus 12. And negative 10 plus 12 is just 2. So that's the first term you need to understand how to calculate in order to find the inverse. The next one is called the adjoint. And the adjoint is a 2 by 2 matrix found this way. We interchange the elements of the leading diagonal and change the sign of the elements in the other diagonal. So for the determinant, you are going to get negative 2 up here. You are going to get negative 4 on this side. Down here, you are going to get a plus 3. And on this side, you are going to get 5. So if you look at it, we have simply interchanged the 5 and the -2. So -2 goes up here and 5 goes down here. And we have changed the sign of the 4 and the -3. So -4 goes here and 3 is here. And this is the adjoint. To find now the inverse of this 2 by 2 matrix, this is the formula. It is 1 over the determinant. I put just DET for determinant. And we multiply that by the adjoint. That is how we find the inverse. So we have the determinant and we have the adjoint. So 1 over 2 multiplied by -2, -4, 3, 5. And when we multiply it through by 1/2, we'll get the inverse. So -2 divided by 2 is -1. -4 divided by 2 is -2. 3 divided by 2 is just 1.5, or you can put 3 over 2 if you want. And 5 over 2 is 2.5, or 5 over 2. You can leave it as a fraction if you want to. And that is the inverse of the matrix that we have. We will look at this in a little more detail in a later video. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, or you can share the video or like the video. Next time, we'll go on to the final part of the paper, that is 10 part C. So I will see you all next time.